Hello everyone, Fluffy here. As promised, back with another mukbang. I told you I'd try really hard not to let them get too far in between, so feeling pretty good today. What I have for you is a flatbread pizza. Remember, if y'all saw my haul, I showed you the pizza, and then a side salad, which my daughter put together. Did a close-up, which you probably already seen, but I'll put it in right here. Doesn't that look good, that pepperoni though, right? It's my favorite pizza of all time, pepperoni. You can put other stuff on it, but I love pepperoni. And then for salad dressing, I normally do ranch, but I got honey mustard. I just feel like honey mustard today. I'm not really a mustard fan, but when you put it in the form of honey mustard, I can do it. And then I have lemon water. Ooh, look at that, look at that, look at that. Man, I've been watching y'all's videos. The problem is I'll watch them on the TV and you can't comment on the TV. So sometimes I forget to go back. Damn it, I need to go comment. Y'all are putting out some good content. Ooh, almost dropped it. Look, I gotta shred more cheese now that it's shredded. Remember I told you to stop getting lazy? See how long the shreds are? Now we're going nutso with the shredded cheese. We went and got another block the other day, so I'll have to shred again. Thank you, kiddo. Because you can't have a salad without a little cheese. I said you can't have a salad without a little cheese. Let's dig in. Ooh, you know what? Oh no, I'm ruined. I'm going to go for the salad first. That honey mustard is good. Oh, can you hear it? Crunchy. It's like real crunchy in my head. Couldn't stab the crouton with my fork. So, how was everybody's week gone? Heard from BB Addicts on my last mukbang in the comments. I don't know if y'all read it. They all the fires are pretty much, at least in his area or her area, I can't ever remember, in their area, are pretty much under control. Sally made it through. Property made it through. So thank you, BB, for getting back to me. Still haven't heard from my viewer in Ireland if they made it through all right. Didn't hear on the news of any massive problems, so I'm hoping that means that they're fine. My daughter's getting her lunch together. So if you hear anything in the background, that's what it is. I was supposed to film yesterday, but finally went to bed. Took me a while after filming. I wanted to make sure things were going good and uploading. And when I got up, my daughter had used some of that pork and made kimchi jjigae. So, I mean, I'm never going to turn on kimchi jjigae at all, ever. So we had that for supper, and I filmed it before. A bunch of times, so. That salad is so fresh and fresh. It's good. Real good. Crust is a little soft, but I think it's because I might need higher setting on the toast in the toaster oven, but I don't think we've toasted. I don't think we've tried this toaster oven for pizza and stuff. I know we did our old one and it did real good. The trick though was putting it in there long enough for the crust to get cooked, but not so long that the cheese got burnt, you know? But the flavor, that pepperoni, I always judge a good pizza by the flavor of the pepperoni. I'll tell you who has some excellent, and I keep meaning to ask them, not that they'll tell me, who has the best flavored pepperoni? I'm not Pizza Hut and all of that. CC's Pizza, y'all. Yes. They have excellent, excellent tasting pepperoni. There's a story I was thinking about telling y'all, and I can't remember it now. And my mother used to say, if you can't remember, it must have been a lie, but it's not true. It's fibro fog, that's not. If it pops in my head and I just start blurting out a story, that's why. The other day, my daughter had one more box. Yeah. We've been out of that old house since January. But we had one more box of stuff we got from the old house in the trunk of my car. Well, I forgot why we needed the trunk space. I think we went to Shaz with my sister. She was going to get dog food, so anyway, she noticed our autumn stuff. Oh, that's what you see right there. This is one of the things. Remember when I did the Target haul and I had said there were two things that I didn't want to show you right away because I was going to use them later. That's one of them. That is glass. Isn't that the coolest ever? I don't know. Didn't take much to amuse me. My daughter put that up. That's the door to the office. It's become a catch-all. So she either did it to make it look pretty or to hide the mess. Maybe a little of both. You know how that is. Reminds me of those commercials, that one where the in-laws are coming. And the lady sticks, I think it's the husband and wife, and they're cleaning the house real quick, and then they shove clothes in the dishwasher. That type of thing. I love realistic commercials. We've been watching like the B movies and stuff, you know. And I was talking about when they go back in time. Yeah. I told her we'd never make it back then. because we'd be burned on the cross or burnt on a fire. Because we'd probably be considered witches. Yeah, we wouldn't put up with that crap that women had to endure back then. Do y'all like pizza? What's your favorite kind? My most basic is the pepperoni. Just pepperoni, double pepperoni. My second is like the ultimate, the veggie. I guess before it would have been plain pepperoni or like meat lovers with all the different kind of meats, but with me changing the way I'm eating, thanks to my kid, the thought of all those meats on there, I know it's disgusting that I would change my mind. Sarah Jane, I saw your most recent video, that vlog and that soup you were cooking. That soup looked good, girl. Oh, it really did. I think when I watched it on my TV. Oh, I don't know if I got back to the laptop and commented. If not, I'm sorry. I did watch it. And see, more of my salad's gone than my pizza. Damn you. He's grinning from ear to ear. She got the other, like, this is like a salad bag, I think. Or did you make it all from scratch? She made a big salad from scratch. Remember I showed you the romaine hearts and stuff? Anyway, she gave me a little side salad and the rest of it is her meal. And I think she put canned chicken in there. No, you just plain. Well, she did that before. Because we hadn't eaten, we were doing something and we hadn't eaten and we got hungry. She didn't really feel like cooking a whole lot, so she drained a can of chicken, canned chicken, and threw it in one of the salad kits you get. I think she did it to the Asian salad. It was so good. It was like it came with it, you know what I mean? Well, we've had that a couple of times. I don't know, I'm just really munching on my celery over here. I hope y'all heard that. She's doing ASMR in the background. Unintentionally. With the celery and the croutons. Oh, did I tell y'all? I think I did. I would think I was sitting on the couch. I got an email from the people that, my kid doesn't know this, so she's hearing it for the first time. She was in bed when I got the email. Got a letter or email from the people that I was getting the free kimchi from. I guess it's a mom and pop own website, kind of like Mother-in-Law's Kimchi. They apologized and they didn't anticipate people wanting that many free samples, so some people are going to wait a really long time and some may not even get their samples, so I don't know where I fall in that. Because we've been trying real hard to check the mail regularly because we don't know how it's going to come. Or it was going to come. I don't want it exploding and people complaining that their mail smells like kimchi. So who wants to buy me a car? My daughter's grinning. Probably in January we're looking to try to look at the finances and see if we can swing me up. Not a new car, but a newer car for me. Because I really miss the Soul, because the sedan I'm driving makes it hard to get in and out of, even for my mom. That's what I liked about the Soul, because it was right at ass height. And it made it real easy to get in and out of the vehicle. And we also talked about it. Remember I told you last Saturday when we went to both to those venues, I really thought I was really having a hard time at the ball game. Especially that long walk. And I told her my concern is that I don't mind driving. It's just that had something happened to me, she nor my mother could drive my car because my car's a stick. So that causes problems. So we're going to look into it. Around here, there's so many car dealerships because of the military town. They're motivated to sell. And with the holidays and stuff coming, I just don't want to use that time for my budget to work out a car payment. So, and I had asked the guy, because I was in contact with someone, if I bought a car, because he wants me to buy it before the 31st, because they get their quota in. But if I buy one before the 31st, when's the first payment due? He said, you can request 45 days out. That's too soon. You know, we got Christmas and stuff coming up, so. We'll see. Nothing wrong with my car. It's just convenience, and it's better for me. Especially my mom, too. She's got an even smaller sedan than I do, and she has a hard time with her vehicle, so she's considering getting an SUV, a small SUV. And I told her, remember my Soul, when you would get in and out, it was never a problem. She goes, oh yeah, so. Oh, the pizza's good. And I'm going to stab my daughter with a fork when I get off the air. Because I'm really wanting a salad. Wow. Well, that was full. She's already halfway done with hers. It's really funny because sometimes our life, you know, and it's not the ex's fault, but when I was with the ex, I really didn't go by and see my mom like I should. Stress with what was going on with us and a whole lot of factors that I really didn't go see my mom too often, and I feel guilt about that. So I'm trying to be a better daughter. You know, if I'm going to push myself physically, it might as well be doing stuff with her and my child, you know? So give me just a second, because I circled the airport. I forgot what my point was. I'm not eating better. Y'all help me. Y'all out what I was getting at. I had to do with the salad. Oh! Here we go. I'm back. My kid's just laughing at me. She looks funny trying to stifle a laugh. Sometimes our life gets a little nuts for those days. And she cooks and I clean, and so I'll get the thing clean. I'm like, don't make too many dishes dirty, but anyway, we don't always eat real well, and so we'll either grab something with my mother, you know, or we'll throw something, you know, grab fast food, which we really have done really well this month, that we really haven't done too much. And then, for the first time, we'll eat something from whole food, some real food, and we just crave it. It's just like, oh my God. We're like, where has our body been? Have you tried honey mustard? You want to try it? Okay. So, I know it tastes like super good. We'll say I made myself sick with the kimchi jjigae. This meaning my daughter had it really full, and I can't eat a whole lot in one sitting anymore. I kind of have to space it out. That's why when I don't finish my meal, I promise y'all I do eat it, because then I, like later on, I'll eat it again. Well, kimchi jjigae, I put it away, I push it away, and then I know it's there. So I'll go back and back, and I was making myself miserable last night. She's like, Mom, I was going to have to take this away. So she picked it up from me and took it into the kitchen. Yeah, I had some more after she went to bed. I want you to take a bite of this one. There's a spice in here, and see if you can tell me what it is. Excuse me, I'm just going to let her see how you can see the spice. What is that? I'm getting full, you eat that. I'm gonna eat my salad. I'll put it right here. I'll put it right there. There's that underlying. It's good, but it's just very strong, and I can't. It's so strong, I'm glad I like it, whatever it was. I should figure it out. At least I want room for this salad. She's grinning from ear to ear that I gave her the slice of pizza so I can make room for this salad. Makes her smile. The pepperoni is awesome, right? There's a spice under the cheese. I can't figure out what it is. It's sort of basil, but maybe dry basil. I found that dry basil and fresh have two different flavors. They're similar, but ooh, she put lemons in there. Yeah. The spring cleaning's finally getting done. She's really pulling stuff up. And Sheba's, I don't know if you saw it in the in my house tour. Sheba's has one of my nephew's friends does woodwork. He was selling dog food trays in a wooden case, and he put the two steel dog food bowls in there. It's not good for big dogs to have to go all the way down to the ground to eat. It messes with their throat. So you elevate it. And she moved it. And you know, you hear the word hidden in plain sight. She moved it, and of course there are dog toys underneath there because there's a gap under there. And dog hair gets around the little legs. She said when she pulled it out, she took a real good look at the actual wood, because it's wooden but painted black, and then the two holes. She goes, oh my gosh, she said, I didn't realize how disgusting it was. So when I woke up, I heard noise, and she's out there with a scrub brush just scrubbing. Because sometimes you don't realize it. I don't know. What about y'all? Kind of like you work around with glasses and everything looks fine, and then you clean your glasses and you look around and go, damn. Y'all don't front. You know you do it. I know some of my peeps do it. The pepperoni on that pizza was really good, y'all. We'll buy it again. We'll go. Time with sausage and pepperoni. I surprised my kids saying, no, just pepperoni. I haven't seen any supreme ones, but there were gaps. Mm. I love croutons. I'll take them and eat them like chips. I don't know if it's better for you, worse for you, about the same as bad for you as chips. I'll swear they're better for you. I bought some cornbread croutons, but neither one of us were fans of that at all. Wouldn't hurt my feelings if we threw them away. That's wasting food, I know, but why keep them around just so we say we don't throw away food? And they're open, so I wouldn't feel right giving them away. Mm-hmm. Was it basil that I was tasting dry? There was a flavor in there. I can't put my foot on it. Well, we're 25 minutes in. I don't like to ignore my viewers. Somebody asked me what my daily routine is. Basically, I can tell you real quick, 25 minutes. I've had a long video before. I'll talk till the salad runs out. It's hard to go from like morning to bedtime because especially right now, my sleep habits are kind of thrown off, but when I finally do wake up, it takes me a while to be coherent. Like, I'll get up, go to the restroom, come back, and I'll sit on my bed for a little while because sometimes, most of the time, my vision is messed up. And there's like 200 plus symptoms for fibro. And vision problems is one of them. So I'll sit there until my vision clears up a little bit. That's why sometimes in the morning, or when I wake up and we're having to go somewhere, my daughter will drive. And then because I wear a CPAP mask, this has to be cleared out, you know, sneeze in and all that. And then I'll get up. And it depends if my daughter's home or not. She's usually up before me. Sometimes she'll even come into the bedroom with some, here lately it's been the cold coffee because it's easier. And that'll help me wake me up. And then I'll get up and I'll come out here and I'll sit down. I'll get on the computer, I'll watch TV. If I'm by myself, after that I'll get up, make sure the dogs have water and food. I'll let them out before I sit down. If my daughter's here, she'll usually have taken care of that. That's pretty much my day. That's why I say I'm trying to get more active. Depending on what day of the week, if it's Sunday, we try to go with my mom and spend a few hours with her. And then I started doing Taco Tuesday with her. That was started when my daughter was out of town. I usually don't make Sunday mornings because depending on if I hadn't had any sleep because I haven't been to bed yet, or forcing myself to get up and go, most of the time my daughter will drive because my eyes aren't cleared up by then. So the Taco Tuesdays is in the evenings for dinner, and my mom and I could sit and talk and catch up. And we had such a good time that we just keep it going. If I have the energy, if my daughter's not here, I'll try to find something to eat. I'll do a mukbang. I usually only have one big meal a day. I know that's not healthy, but you see I'm already getting full and how little I ate. I just think it's because of my hernia, but I won't get into that. And then if I don't finish the meal, then I'll munch on it until it's all gone. If I need to do laundry, I really put that off because the basket's heavy, and especially since I'm getting so out of shape now. If I start feeling too fatigued, I take a nap. I don't feel guilty about it anymore, and that comes from my daughter. She's like, Mom, don't feel bad. I'm not going to be mad because you went and took a nap. She said, if you're tired, go lay down. And so that's what I do. I'll just go and take a nap if I need to. I don't feel guilty about it anymore. I don't go out into the yard because I fell twice at the old place because fibro you can look it up. I'm heavy, so that makes you, kind of off on your balance. I have fibro, that puts you off your balance, and then with my damaged eye, that puts you off balance. So those odds are stacked against me. Well, that Weebles wobble, but they don't fall down? BS. That's Weeble wobbles, and she falls down. No? Oh, I'm just... Anywho, that's about it. I don't shower too often because I can't stand for that long, and taking a shower really exhausts a fibro person. Having your hands over your head for a long time, even skinny ones, and stuff. So I'll soak in the tub, I'll take a bath, and then every now and again I'll take a shower. I try to do that when the daughter's home in case something happens. But that's about it. I try to keep the kitchen up. Sometimes I'll go a couple of days, and then I'll look in there and go, oh my gosh, I really need to, I did the dishwasher. When she wasn't home, she bought me this little biscuit sweeper vac. I go from one end of the house. I'm getting up most of the dog hair. Couldn't do detail because I can't bend over, get underneath and stuff. And that's what she's doing now, is getting the corners, getting under stuff that I couldn't do, So I'm very, very, very sedentary, y'all. And I know that's why my wanting to move more is kicking this ass. But I had an opportunity to get out of the house. That's why yesterday when I went, my daughter was really shocked that I wanted to go. And at first she sounded really disappointed. Oh, well, I don't have to go. And she kind of laughed, but I found out she woke up irritated. She's got some health issues that I'm not going to discuss because I haven't had her permission to. But she was kind of snappish, and I didn't say anything. And finally, she says, oh my God, Mom. And she told me, I don't feel good. I'm really, and I said, are you irritated? She's like, yeah. And I said, would you rather I stop talking? Yeah. So, don't I appreciate you telling me, because then I'm not going to know, and, moms are annoying anyway, so, but if I know, I'll work really hard at not being a pain in your ass. So it worked out. And I think that's why she didn't want me to go, sort of, kind of, because she was afraid I'd chatterbox and make her absolutely insane. Because if you can't tell, I like to talk. Where did that come from? I'm from New York. Did I say talk? I said talk. I don't know. Anyway, that's the highlight of my day. And if I'm not doing a mukbang, I just kind of sit around, and as the dogs need me to let them out, I do that. And the 2 days are, a couple of days I'll get out and do stuff. I'll do laundry when I need to. That's usually when I run out of something. It makes it hard to do chores and stuff because I can't stand for long periods of time. If I'm moving, I could stand up a little longer than if I'm just standing in one place. So even in the house, now the house is small, it makes it a little bit easier because, it doesn't take very long to get from place to place. Not that we lived in a mansion before, but it just seemed like a bigger undertaking. So that's pretty much what I do from day to day. It just depends on what activities and if my daughter's home or not. You know, she'll cook and I eat better, because if I'm eating a meal, seriously, those blocks of cheese had really come in handy, because I'd grab some slices of that and maybe some lunch meat or a yogurt. I'll grab a yogurt and some cheese, and that's what I'll eat, because it's just easier for me. So I eat better when she's home. Because seriously, y'all, and some of you warriors telling me, even doing that seemed like an effort. You know, even getting the bags of salad. You know, in my brain I'm thinking, oh my God, I gotta open the bag and put it in there, and then I gotta grab the... Really, it's not that difficult, right? But there are days when that task seems very daunting. You know, there are sometimes I just want to lay in the bed, and I know if I did that with her, she would be okay with it, because that's what I need at that time. But then I sit there and think, okay, you could be laying here in the bed, or you could be in there, you know, being with the dogs and, you know, visiting with her. So I forced myself to get up and move around just a little bit. But let me know what your normal day consists of. One of y'all asked me, and without having to go back through all, let me know what your day. You said that you have some issues. I don't think you said you had fibro. You had MS, I think, and something else, if I'm not mistaken. So let me know what your day consists of. My day, that's what I always tell y'all. Don't do like me, because what I do is not really good for me. I should move more, but moving makes me hurt. So, but I'm really trying to push more. So anyway, this will wrap it up. No sense in you staring at an empty dish. Still planning on going live. I'm just not really sure when. So keep your, you know, questions in the back of your mind. So I hope this wasn't boring for you. It was so delicious. Thank you, kid. It was so good. The salad, though, oh man. And the honey mustard dressing was nice change. I'm not going to tell you where I got the salad dressings from, but maybe one day. What's the statute of limitations? No, just kidding. Anyway, God bless y'all. Positive vibes out to each and every one of y'all. Remember to always be kind, and I will see y'all real soon, okay? Bye.